Part 2 of Sowing Seeds. This is Nicole with VB Bud checking back in because I accidentally ended that other video and we're just going to make a 2-part series now. Hooray! Okay, so the first part was when we talked about the seed packets, always reading the instructions on the backs, and then recording your sow date, when you can expect plants to appear. That's what I call harvest date, in case you don't remember from the previous video. And that way you have an idea of when you can start sowing. Because, like I said, it's January. It's not spring. Don't be fooled by the random warm temperatures that we're bound to get. It is still January. It's still winter. You can't plant yet, but you can plan. Okay. So next phase of planning is to plan where you're going to put them. So for instance, I have a raised veggie bed that I'm going to be adding to the garden this year. I'm going to start it out with peas, dandelion, Swiss chard, mustard, kale, and lettuce. In the spring, I'll be switching to some other stuff, spinach, things like that, in the fall. But my medicinal raised box already has fennel, chamomile, and sage in it. I'm going to add plantain, yarrow, calendula, and stevia, although the calendula is already in there too. Whatever. My mailbox bed, I'm going to put a bunch of phlox and a bunch of sweet alyssum in there to give the people that walk by a nice little experience. I've got some 5-gallon pots for growing other plants that I'm going to do carrots and violas in. The native beds are going to get those coreopsis, the trumpet vine, bergamot, cardinal flower, etc. Nasturtiums are going where they go. The yard I am going to fill with pumpkins. Very excited about it. That's my planning for my backyard pond. So, that's what I would recommend that you do now, while it's still winter. Again, don't plant. You're going to do it in February or early March if you're in zone 8 like I am, Southeast Virginia. Don't get tricked, don't get fooled, and if you do, don't sow all of your seeds. I learned this recently. Say you've got Cherokee purple tomatoes. There are, I don't know, do they tell you how many are in here? No, whatever. There's some seeds in here, minimum 25 seeds. So I'm gonna sow like 7. Maybe 8, just to make it an even number. And then I'm going to thin them out as they germinate, but I'm not going to sow all 25 all at once, because 2 things could happen. Either one, they all germinate, and then you have a ton of plants that you have to do something with, whether it's get rid of them, plant them, whatever. Or 2, frost hits, you know? And then all your seeds are done for that plant. And you've wasted all of those seeds and all that time. And honestly, all of that energy in life, because every little seed is a life. Yeah. So don't plant yet. Plan, don't plant. And then when it gets to be late February, early March, whatever your book, whatever your calendar thing says, once you plan it out, then you get planting. And we'll update you when we get there. But for now, y'all have a great day.